Now, we're gathered here today for a specific reason. And that's to talk about shitty anime that none of us like.
Yeah, it's the worst intro ever.
No, that's fucking good. I like it. No,
It's
stick
accurate.
with it. Stick with it.
Oh, God.
We all watched different ones this week.
Hmm.
No, we didn't. Do we start with... Do we want to start with our individual ones that we watched? And then, at the very end, we all watch the same one?
Or we could start with the one that we all watched together.
Yeah, I reckon that'd be a better way of doing it.
Yeah.
We'll start with one we all watched together.
Idol?
Phantom of the Idol.
I'll start it off by going, this was very generic. Like,
Generic.
very generic, like... It felt... Actually, no, you know what? It just felt like it was very fast-paced.
I was going to say it felt like nothing happened.
Yeah.
Like,
I'd almost say the
this was like 10 minutes of content stretched out.
Yeah, but it was 10 minutes of, like, bang, 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 bang. Like, the character progression was very quick in this.
Oh, I see what
I
he
mean?
I know what he means. He means like the guy went from not caring to going on stage and saying he was gonna care. Almost like that should be the episode 12 like last thing he does as a character arc, and he did it already.
Cocaine does that to people.
But yeah, I felt like there was a lot of character development very early on and very quickly.
I feel like now that he cares, what is there left to do?
Yeah.
But then at the
Not
end of
to
the
care again?
At the end of the episode, he didn't. Yeah, at the end of the episode, he didn't care again.
Shocker.
You see what I mean by like it was very fast, as in like people change their goals very quickly in this. Well, like the ghost was like, I've moved on, I'm happy to leave.
Well, I felt like the goals changed halfway through the episode.
Yeah.
And then at the end of the episode, went back to what they were at the beginning of the episode.
Yeah.
Anyway, it was a very boring episode.
It
was a
wasn't.
very uneventful
It was
episode
very uneventful. I
Yeah.
feel like everyone is where they were
when they started.
when they started that episode, even though
They were one
a
step
lot
forward, one
happened
step
in
back.
it. Yeah.
It was weird.
They went on a journey
Mm.
and ended back where they started.
Yeah.
Like the best. The only thing we learned was he's actually really good at being an idol because he's got a fantastic memory, which he gained because
yeah.
he's lazy.
Yeah.
And he
Plot armor.
yeah, and also he's like a real scumbag because the ghost that wanted to move on was about to go to heaven, and he's like, no, stay with me, and the only reason is because I'm lazy and I don't want to
Yeah.
do it by myself.
Yeah, I mean, how you were seeing my reaction when like he was talking. I was like, this dude is just an ass. He's
Yeah.
just an asshole.
Or smart.
I love it.
Yeah,
love it.
it's a good protagonist to have in a show like this.
Yeah.
Um,
We haven't really seen much of anyone else. Like no one else has had any time to shine.
Yeah, it will
I don't think they're
come.
meant to.
Well, there's another dude in the opening. There's like a blue-haired dude
Yeah,
in the opening. So he
Yeah,
must.
how oftentimes do you see people in openings and they just don't show up?
But he's like.
Nujutsu
Seems
Kaisen had a
important.
fucking parkour panda. We didn't see him for the whole season.
Panda? Where's
Panda?
Panda?
Panda's
There's
in
a
it.
parkour panda.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Opening.
How far did you get into jujitsu?
Not very far.
Panda's in like episode 4.
Oh, is he?
Yeah.
He's
Oh.
like, and then in every episode after that.
What was he parkouring?
Because he's a
Yeah, actually he did.
Oh, did he?
Yeah, he did.
he
Oh,
does
okay.
that. Yeah.
Yeah, he does.
Well, that's one scenario where the opening was accurate.
Also, the Jujutsu Kaisen is just
Jujutsu Kaisen had a sneaky opening.
it had a juicy opening.
Sneaky. Sneaky.
Are you gonna watch it? Jujutsu?
Yeah,
Yeah, I'm not gonna say anything. Okay.
It's a sneaky opening.
Anyone at home that's watching this?
It'll be high key funny if I go and it'll see, like, because it tracks all the episodes you've seen. It'll
Yeah.
be actually funny if I go back tonight and go, oh no, I actually
Yeah, how
have
does
seen-
it all of those? But it's like the Jujutsu Kaisen opening is that Mr. Incredible meme.
Yeah.
That's-
Yeah, it is.
Yeah. Okay, I feel like there's so little to talk about with this Phantom of the Idol episode because we've been distracted from talking about it.
There's not much to talk about.
It's just a generic episode too.
Okay.
I wouldn't call it generic.
Yeah, it's
It was
not
just
generic.
basic.
It's just
There was nothing. It was boring.
It didn't live up to the heights
What do you mean heights?
of the first episode.
What heights were there in the first episode?
The first episode was amazing.
Compared to the second episode of Idol?
I pretty much had the same feeling as I did in the first episode.
It felt
as
like
the
an
second
episode 1.5. It just felt like the exact same episode. Kind of.
You know what it did have, though? The second song slapped. How good was that second song?
It was
How
good.
good was that second song? That was really good.
It was way better than the first
It
one.
It was
way
definitely
better
better
than
than
the
the
first
first
one.
one. 100%.
And his bang.
Yeah.
Where he doesn't know how to do it, so he's just like a sniper.
Yeah. Super serious closed one eye. Boom. Can we go on to the next show before we just keep rambling about like 2
The
minutes?
opening's pretty good of the show too.
Yeah.
I don't remember it.
I'm at 50-50 on it.
Yeah.
I don't really remember it. It's not rememberable intro.
I don't think any of them are they? No.
No.
Well, it was a good talk.
Yeah, like again, it's weird though.
You know, it
Cause
does
it's
have a good opening. Classroom of the Elite too.
what?
You have to keep that.
It does. No, I've not. I was going to say it does, but I haven't seen it.
Oh, okay.
Does it actually have a good opening?
I think so.
Wait, what does?
Classroom of the Elite Season 2.
Oh, okay.
Which,
Cool.
did you watch it?
No.
No. You know, in last week's episode,
When I said I could watch it in 2 days.
you said you can watch it in one night.
Yeah, I can. I just haven't
It's
started.
big talk.
I haven't started.
You said
No, technically, right. He said he could watch it in one night. He just hasn't started
But he
that
said-
one night yet.
Well, he said, I'll watch it tonight. I can
Oh,
watch
did he?
it. I can smash it
I
in
might
one
have said
night.
I watch it tonight.
Oh,
He did.
okay.
He's like, I'll watch it all tonight. I can smash that in one night. Big talk. Big talk.
Fucking liar.
Also, every anime that we said you watch when you're down bad, you watch.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
But yeah,
If you know me, yeah,
if
yeah.
you know, if you know, you know.
Poon.
Yeah, that's Phantom of the Idol. It was, fine. Am I gonna watch episode 3? Probably.
Probably.
Just to see who has a certified hood classic. You know?
Just to give it that 3 episode minimum.
Yes,
Yeah.
it's kind of, it's got to have a good third episode, otherwise
I don't think it's going to have a good 3rd episode.
It better have another dance scene.
Yeah. I want to know.
I'll be disappointed if there's an episode without a dance scene.
There's not going to be an episode that
Exactly.
Yeah.
They've got 12. They've got
That's the whole
12.
point of the show.
They've got
That's the
12
show.
original songs and an album to sell.
Do you think
Like,
they made people in mocap suits dance for like 10 minutes and they just chopped it up into like
100%.
do you
40.
mean 10 minutes? They made them dance for hours.
Yeah.
They made them dance for hours. This is no longer the best show anymore, in my opinion, by the way. Like,
I don't think Idol was ever the best.
no,
wasn't?
no.
I said it was better than most of the things that came out.
I think it might have been the best first episode.
Basic bitch.
I'm thinking about it.
Nah, shoot's pretty good.
I don't know. All
Do
right.
you want to retract that?
I might rewind that.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah. It's up to you.
I thought so.
Yeah.
You said it out loud. I went, oh.
Yeah, I
maybe
said it.
not.
Yeah, I'm just like. Yeah.
It sounded better in your head.
Yeah, it did.
You're trying to catch your words as you were saying it. You're
Yeah.
like, oh.
Alright, but yeah, Phantom of the Idol.
Done.
I'll watch another one.
I might, depending on how I feel. Like.
It was the last one you watched. So
Yeah,
it was
but,
one
like,
of the least interesting.
Here's how we go though. From 2 days from now, if I can't be bothered watching it, I'm probably not going to watch it.
If I actively remember to watch it, I will watch it.
Yeah.
Basically, I sit down and go, right, here are the shows that I have to watch. And I go, all right, which ones feel like a chore? And
Yeah.
I'm going to be honest with you.
Mhm.
All of these shows are not on my list.
Of
Like,
what?
like actively trying to watch.
Oh, okay.
No.
I go on the thing, and if it's on like the main page, like newly released,
Yeah.
Yeah.
if I see it, I'll go, oh, okay, and I'll watch it.
Yeah.
If it's not on that first page, I forget about it.
Yeah. It's, for me, I just sit down and go, okay, I know which ones I have to watch. Which ones do I actually want to? And then, which ones am I excited when I see a new episode of? And
Yeah, I'm not excited when I see.
Idol wasn't there. There was one show this week that was. Idol wasn't.
Yeah, but was it on there because you wanted to watch it or because you wanted to laugh?
Because I wanted to watch it.
Oh, okay, fair enough.
Yeah.
He loves Shoot.
Yeah.
Is Shoot the one that you really wanted
Do you
to
want
watch?
to talk about Shoot right now? You feel like it's in your head.
Should I
Are
talk
you,
about
are you the only one? You're the only one.
I'm
who
the only one to watch
yeah.
Shoot.
All
Should I
right,
talk
go.
about Shoot?
Yeah,
Yeah,
go.
okay.
Talk about Shoot.
Well, we need to tag you out.
Oh, okay. Like,
No, what you need to do is you need to like Super Saiyan yell.
Movie magic.
I look adorable.
To quote one of my favorite lines from editing the last episode, "No one's watching Shoot," which is you. When I was asking Alex if he was going to watch Shoot, you yelled and got. You sounded annoyed that no one. I would even suggest that anyone watches Shoot, and I watched Shoot. And I didn't. And I was like, all right.
In my defense, when I say no one watches, I don't refer like you aren't that.
Yeah. No, I know.
Like you're like a separate
I'm-
entity.
Yeah,
in that
I
sense.
watch anything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I was like, okay, I really liked watching Shoot with the boys last week.
Mm.
And I wanted to watch the second episode to see if it continued to be so bad it was good. And I didn't want to do it alone because nothing is sadder than watching a so bad it's good movie by yourself.
Yeah.
So I made you watch it with me.
Yeah, I had to suffer with you. It was great.
And I went in, I didn't tell you whether it was good or bad. I just put it on and said, this is one of the ones I'm watching.
Yeah. You could tell it's bad when someone like me, who's a bit of a sheep, has a critical thought about it.
Just one.
And oh no, I was bitching most of the time, but due to the fact that even though I haven't watched a lot of anime, I could still pinpoint things that shouldn't be in an anime, like the multiple flashbacks that were over explaining the point. Like, it could have been just cut down to 2 sentences of an interaction between 2 characters. But to emphasize the point, they had to go back to these flashbacks that were so unnecessary. And even I noticed, I'm like, this is just wasting time. It's just
Did they
filler.
use the same flashback?
They
more than once?
used a couple of the same flashbacks in episode 1.
Yeah.
But then also flashback to earlier moments in episode 2 later on in the episode.
And
That's
that's
sick.
another thing. I didn't need him to explain what already happened in the first episode because that episode had already shown it for me in the multiple flashbacks.
Yeah, they literally could have started episode 2 and you would have been... The only thing you would have missed is angry soccer player. The guy who wants to beat everyone up.
Oh, the redhead guy
he
who's
didn't-
very
he-
passionate.
He didn't have as much screen time, so you missed out on some of the funniest so bad they're good moments, but plot-wise, nothing.
Yeah.
Oh, except for the fact that... Oh no, they did explain that the coach was a past player, didn't they?
Yes, they did.
Yeah, they explained all of that.
By
Yeah.
the tall-haired red guy who was talking to the team about how annoyed he was at the fact that they had this legendary past and they want to, get up to that same level, and then the coach explains, no, you need to do it yourself, stop being losers, get in there and play some damn soccer. So yeah, everything, it was just basically episode 1.1.
Yeah. It was just...
No, 1.5.
No, just 1.1.
Now, what is the relationship like between MC Shoot and his long-lost friend?
Very fucking gay.
Yes, super gay.
Like, I'm queer, and I was watching that going, fuck, that's queer.
Yes.
It's
Like,
so
I'm talking
homoerotic.
like pink sparkly background when he's like looking at Shoot, and he's like they're playing together. It's like, play with me, Shoot, play with me. It's like, I don't know what they're doing.
Yeah, it's weird. It gives you very homoerotic vibes. However, it's this I guess dynamic where one is super super invested in one, and one is shunning away the other.
But he's like
me and Rogers.
But he was like hurt that his friend went to England. Like, his friend went to England because his dad got a job there.
Yeah.
That's where, like, and then he's like, everyone's like, whoa, while he was in England, he got chosen to play in a youth team. He must be really good. And he's like, and they were always referred to him as a genius. He's a soccer player.
Yeah,
genius.
he's a genius, which I don't know why I don't know what exactly it is they explain that makes them a genius.
That's a term though they use in a lot of sports anime, like someone who's naturally really good at the sport is a genius in that sport.
Right,
just to make it basic, so when like if you're not sporty, you can go, oh, they must be. Really
they're not
good
like
sport.
rather than them being like they're amazing because they're super athletic. They're really good at that specific sport because they just naturally are. They're just a genius at it.
Okay, got it.
Yeah.
Alright, cool. Thanks for that.
Yeah, if you watch sports anime, you hear it a lot.
Yeah, but going back to the whole homo vibe thing, the very gay vibe thing. Homo sounds bad, but no. He almost idolizes his friend in a sense. He idolizes Shoot because he hypes him up so much, saying how amazing he is and how great we were together and yada yada yada. And he talks about him with such admiration, like you would talk about your partner or a crush you are obsessed with.
Yeah,
And it's very creepy.
but I don't know the point of it. I don't know. Is it meant to be played for laughs? I don't know.
Probably.
Here's the thing. I don't think it's humorous, because if it was humorous, they would do that chibi background that slides over
But they
and
do.
things like that.
No, but they do put a funny background in it.
They do a little bit, but I don't
Maybe
see
they're
it
trying to
as humor.
revolutionize the chibi background.
Maybe I don't know.
They're trying to change it,
But like, I
Yeah.
guess the
changing the words
like,
and the vibe.
it does. I like I said. I don't know. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's a very ugly show. Like I sent
Mm.
both of you a screenshot of me zooming in on the thumbnail, the thumbnail on Crunchyroll for the episode.
Yeah.
And it's one dude whose eyes are like super far apart.
Oh, look! A dandelion. Must be the last one of the season.
Looks like Sid the Sloth. And like that's just a screenshot from the show. Like it's not.
It took me about 20 minutes to realise what that was.
Yeah, it's not a good looking show.
Oh, look, it's the last dandelion.
Oh,
Must be last one of the season.
I still had a great time though watching it.
I didn't.
I did. I love So Bad It's Good.
It's not. Here's the
So
thing.
you would not watch episode 3.
No.
So
No.
you're gonna be watching it
Because here's the
by
thing.
yourself.
Yeah, here's the thing. It's not even the good kind of cringe. It's just cringy
That's what I'm
and
saying.
bad.
How many times did I laugh though?
Yeah,
did.
you
I
laughed.
didn't.
I was having a great time.
Yeah,
We know.
it's your kind of cringe. It's
Adam
not my
Rogers' anime of the year.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I love
Sticking with it.
I love
And you will
cringe
die on that
anime.
mountain.
I love
Yeah.
cringe anime.
kind. Yeah, because sometimes I won't even watch animes with you. But if I'm slightly interested, I'll go, what part are you up to? You need to explain the plot. If you're watching this, I'll just be like, oh, I'm turning the other way.
Yeah. And what about that ending though? Do you remember the part I'm referring to?
Wait, no, hang on, remind me. Because I thought you meant the end in general. Because I was like, it's very bleak.
The ending
Not
is
bleak, but
so
like
the ending is
lackluster.
the ending is Shoot and other dude. Shoot basically screams at other dude like, I hate you.
His
and then-
friend.
and then one more time
Oh,
he
yeah.
goes, no, Shoot, play with me, play like the same thing happens because here we actually jumped ahead a little bit here. All that happens in the second episode is that other team shows
Nothing.
up. That other team shows up and they play one half of soccer.
Yeah.
Right.
That's it.
And the action is not even that great.
Yeah.
Like, it's not.
That's literally all that happens is they play one half of soccer.
Okay.
And then the same thing happens. Their team gets the ball. They run, they kick, they miss. Oh no. Their team gets the ball. They run, they kick, they miss. Oh no. Their team gets the ball. They run. That happens over and over again.
Like the current NBA.
Then blonde-haired dude goes in
Mm-hmm.
and he's like, they're like, whoa, he's coming in now. He's coming off the bench, and just starts like wiping the floor with them, but not shooting the ball because the only reason he's in is to play with Shoot. So he's just like running around the pitch with the ball, and like won't score because he's like, no, Shoot, come play, and that happens for about 10 minutes.
Yeah, it's very.
It goes
just
on like
extended.
on and on and on.
Quality.
And then he screams, he's like, I hate you! And then we see a flashback that we haven't seen before of him going, I'm moving to England, and Shoot's bummed about it. And then it cuts back and he screams, like, it's your fault that I quit soccer. And then he's really sad and he's like, "You don't mean that, Shoot. Come play with me. Come play. And then he runs to the goal and he's like, Shoot's not going to play. And then he kicks the ball in the goal. And then he's like, we're leaving.
Yeah, he in a sense...
Shoot, stop being a
like,
little bitch.
That's I just described the entire episode.
Yeah.
But that and kind of like he had a little bit of a tantrum where he's
He had
saying
a
the
little
team is
tanty.
just... Yeah, he had a little tanty where it's like the team is weak, they're worthless, why we even bother playing with them? And just stormed off.
Everyone in that character's out of fucking tantrum.
Yeah, the whole
Yeah.
class is cranky.
It's either... It's interesting. They go from 0 to 100 very fast.
Then redhead dude has a freak out because he's like, this is our chance to get the guy to stay and coach us.
Yeah.
And then he's going to leave. And then obviously the coach isn't going to leave.
If you don't chew big right, then fuck you.
Yeah. He's like...
Yeah, the coach just basically says, look, just come here at 5:30 in the morning and get good. If you like soccer, you're losers.
Yeah.
And
That's
then
it.
it hard cuts to the ending of...
Yeah.
Like, it legit, it's just like, if you don't want to come and train, then don't worry about it. You can just go and be a loser. Cut to Shoot being like, blah, 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 blah.
Quality.
It's like,
Shoot is the best
It
anime.
says
Prove
there's-
me wrong.
there's like, the tone is so strange. And I'm not...
The show
and
is
I'm-
so strange.
I'm not the
Nothing to do with
only
tone.
one who thinks it, because I went and read reviews of it, and everyone's just like, what is this?
Well, then, you know what you need to do? You need to create like a chat room or something, so like all the Shoot people can go, yeah, I fucking love this show.
But I don't love it because it's good. I love it because it's bad.
You still love it.
I don't think it's so bad it's good, though. It's just
bad.
bad.
No, it's funny.
It's your...
Black
it's
Sheep
yours.
is bad because it is good. That is a good bad movie. This
Because-
is just bad.
Because when you have something that's so bad it's good, there's qualities or scenes or something in it that you will remember.
Yeah,
There's nothing-
the fact that there's 8 flashbacks in 10 minutes.
But if that's the only thing, then is it really so bad it's good?
The hard cut to the ending, me and Alex watched that about 4 times before you got here. It's so funny every time.
Yeah, I think your opinion is slightly biased, just
But
based
also-
on your kind of
But
humor.
I'm out of all of us here, I've watched the most sports anime.
Well, yeah, because
Mm.
as you said, and I quote, it's a sports anime.
Yeah.
Sports animes
I
are
will-
fun.
Any new sports
This
anime...
is also a guy who campaigned for an anime about running.
Yeah. But any new sports anime that comes out, if I'm like watching anime that season...
Running.
Yeah. If I'm watching anime that season, if a sports anime is coming out, I'm like, ooh, I'll give that one a crack. Like, I started watching Aoashi last season, which is a different soccer anime. It's better than Shoot. It's not good. It's better than Shoot. So I've seen... I guess I'm, like, invested in this genre. So when I find one that has all these flaws and is not doing anything right, I can appreciate the wrongness more.
Right.
Whereas to you guys, it's just a bad show. And I'm like, no, you don't even get how bad it is.
No.
No, we do.
I
we just
disagree.
don't. We just
We're
don't
just
want to
not-
stick through it.
Yeah. Well, I don't want to put myself through that.
Yeah, I'd rather waste my time elsewhere.
Yeah.
I'd
I'd rather go to like bed 20 minutes earlier, sort of thing.
That's Shoot. And yeah,
Yeah.
I'll be watching episode 3.
I didn't watch the second episode.
I don't even know why I'm here.
All right.
Because no one watches it.
All right. Now, before our side character leaves, there's another show that you watched with me.
Yes.
That you also watched this one, Black Summoner.
Yes.
Didn't you watch just the second episode? It's this fight with the Black Knight.
I've watched the third episode.
You watched
now.
the third episode? Okay.
That came out.
Yeah.
today.
Without giving too much away about the third episode, we'll just jump at the second one for now. Although if you're going to watch one more next week, then...
Do you not want me to watch
No,
one next week?
no, it's fine. I will. I just
Okay.
didn't because I didn't know where you'd be.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we can catch
We
up.
can watch 2 because I love Black Summoner.
Yeah.
It's my favourite one. It's
Yeah.
It's the best one, right? Black Summoner's really good.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay, no, I'm going to take it back.
No, Black Summer's the best.
Black Summoner's the best that we're watching. Black
Yeah.
Summoner is good.
Yeah.
It's not really good.
It's
good.
Yeah.
Compared to everything
out of
else,
the
it
list
is
that
great.
you're currently watching, not of all time.
Yeah.
Now,
That's another conversation.
watching Black Summoner, we had a big, long conversation last week about the complexities of isekais.
Yeah.
And why I think they're too complicated.
Yeah.
And I realised watching Black Summoner what that is.
Okay.
I have to understand every element that they introduce to the show.
Then you're an idiot.
And if I don't understand it, I have to pause it and look and rewind and make sure that I get it.
Yeah,
You're an idiot.
I remember that. No.
That would be so frustrating.
He
Yes, and now
he asked questions. He was asking questions of what does they were introducing a
There's probably
stat.
a wiki. Just
They
read
were-
the wiki.
No, they were introducing a stat about basically how you
Concealment.
can
They're doing the concealment
That's
stat?
it, yeah. Sorry, and he was like, "What's concealment?" And then he had to pause, and he was like, "I don't understand this rating system." And I'm just like,
What do you
Like-
mean
Okay,
you
so-
don't understand
Alright,
the
so
rating
Like-
system?
here's the thing I didn't understand about concealment. At the beginning of the episode, he said, "My concealment is rank D.
Yeah.
I want to get it up to rank B." Okay, so I was like, "Okay, got it." Then later on in the episode, we meet a guy with a C rank version of the eye,
Yeah.
and with the C rank version of the eye, he says I should be able to see anyone with
C or lower.
C or lower concealment.
Yeah.
But he can't read Summoner's stats, even though Summoner has D class concealment.
Because he got it up to B.
Did he get it up to B?
Yeah.
Okay, I wasn't 100% sure on that.
I'm pretty sure he got it up to B.
That
'cause
makes
he,
sense.
He leveled up because I think I remember saying this as well. I was like, he leveled
Yeah.
up and he chose concealment
Yeah.
as the stat he wanted to raise.
Okay, all right.
So you just weren't paying
I
attention.
was paying attention because no, I went back and watched.
Maybe you weren't. Maybe you were paying too much.
I went
attention.
maybe because I went back. I watched the scene
Yeah.
3 times,
I reckon that was it.
and then
Yeah.
what I also do is every time it showed a character's stat screen, I would pause it and I would read all of them.
Yeah.
And I would check what their levels are, and their HPs are, and their MPs are compared to the previous ones. And that's, I think...
This is a basic bitch.
Isekai.
Yeah.
This is a basic bitch,
Isekai.
And that's all it is. You don't need it because the rating system is just A, B, C, D, E, F, G.
But there's also numbers and levels and all that.
Yeah, for the level itself. Like you be level 1 with level B,
Yeah.
whatever.
I will
That's
say it is because he loves numbers, stats, levels, like everything. Like if there's a sheet with stats, he's going to read it. So that's what he's talking about. So he will hyperfixate just to get a better understanding.
Stop it.
So that's when... So when...
He can't.
Stop
So
it.
when I
He
talk
can't.
about the shows adding complexity, it's that. Every new thing they
Then
introduce...
how do you not like Slime?
Because every new thing they introduce, I have to go, I need to understand this and how it works with everything else.
Then read manga or something. Then don't watch anime, because anime skips everything.
It's like when we're watching Star Trek: The Next Generation.
The next thing would be a manga review.
Yeah.
We're
I'm
not doing
re-
anime reviews anymore.
Because I'm rewatching Star Trek: The Next Generation, and she's watching it for the first time with me.
God, I fucking love it.
And we are, and I'm like, I obviously know things later on, and I'm like, okay, making mental note, like, ooh, that's different than last time, and that's different, and that's different, and that's different. I'm noticing all the continuity areas.
I hate you. I hate you so much right now,
It's
And I
just
think
a part of who he is.
when I watch Isekai,
and I hate it.
I have to understand everything, and if there's a continuity error, I'm just like, whoa.
Do you watch a lot of those types of shows?
What's options?
The one that I can't pronounce.
Isekai?
Yeah.
No,
There's your problem.
I don't. Watch a lot of them.
It's not. It's just
We were talking about.
it's just Adam's personality in a sense where he does need to know as much information as possible so he can understand it and analyze it, because those little things intrigue him.
Yeah, it's
So-
the most interesting part.
Yeah, so that's the most interesting part to him. Well, I could just watch the anime and have it self-explained to me and go, oh, okay, that's fine.
What you need to basically turn out is everyone is the same as every other one. So as long as you can wrap your head around, it's like, oh, just levels.
Yeah.
The only thing changes is if they either go level by number or
Or rank.
letter.
Well, they
Well,
show
this one has both.
they
And
show
I-
and sometimes they have
yeah,
both.
No, they have both
so
of it.
confusing.
So they show
Sometimes they have
they
both.
show the stats because they do, but
Yeah.
then they explain the most important parts of the stats in the dialogue. So, for instance, when the main character was met with that bandit type guy in the guild,
Yeah.
whatever his name was.
Wait, the red guy or the?
No, the blonde haired guy with the mole. Because when he had
Yeah.
the mole, you were like, he's a bad guy.
Yeah, I'm like, he's got Mole, the bad guy.
His mole is a bad guy. They explained that he was a B rank.
He was
Yeah.
no, he was D rank.
He was D rank, but he had the strength of a B rank. And the and when they did when he used the appraising eye, he realized that his title was murderer, so he was immediately suspicious of him.
Yeah,
and that's when he decided to talk to him. When he was talking to him, he knew what his setup was. He knew he was getting set up for the trap. So, all the important information about that character was already explained. That stat sheet was just a bonus.
Yes, and like, but another thing,
And
like,
it also implied that he leveled up when he got new gear and shit as well.
right, okay,
Because he had like that earring thingy now.
yeah,
He got a
and he
new-
got
Yeah,
all
he
his
did. That's
gear.
one thing I noticed too. I was like, oh, he has he must
he
have
got new
bought
gear.
he must have bought
Yeah.
gear because he
and
got
all his
he
new
got himself
gear-
a mirror piece.
All his new gear was designed to increase his green mage
Yeah.
magic
Because that's
Be-
what he was trying
because
to
he's trying to
promote
portray
himself.
himself
Yeah.
as. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
And but one thing I did find interesting about it was when the guild was like, he's a D rank, but he's as strong as a B rank, and he's the strongest person in the guild. I go, cool. So that means that in an average town, a B rank adventurer is the strongest person around.
And that's
Like
when
if you're an A rank,
yeah.
if you're an A rank adventurer, you're like top shit. Like
Yeah.
watch out.
That's,
you know?
Yeah, I was about to say that's what I explained to you because you were like, oh, he's only a D rank. I'm like, yeah, because if you're a S rank, you are fighting for the court. You are doing big missions. You're tackling dragons and shit.
Yeah.
So
Like
yeah,
the average
this-
would be
this
like
average
C or B
guild-
sort
Yeah.
of thing.
yeah, this average guild is like just
Whatever.
brutal people trying to make some cash.
Yeah, but yeah, I just thought that was interesting. One thing I did, but another thing that I was just like, was when Clotho evolved.
Maybe.
He went to be this like legendary quasi demon king monster, and they were like, and one of these like almost destroyed a country, and then Clotho couldn't beat the knight. So how strong is the knight?
Pretty fucking strong.
I guess he's really strong.
I
Or
think it said it was like he was level like 75 or something, didn't it?
54.
Yeah,
54,
something like that.
Or
And Clodo was definitely not 54.
no, Clotho's at level. I don't remember.
Clotho's level 2.
He was level 2, but they've all leveled up together, so maybe. He's
Yeah.
like
Well, just because
Yeah,
he
but
evolved,
not up to fucking 54.
just because he evolved doesn't mean that
Like you can have a level 1 Pikachu and a level 100 Pikachu.
Yeah.
yeah, just because he evolved doesn't mean his level
That's
went
very
through
true.
the roof.
Very true.
Yeah.
Also, I was thinking that's another thing. I'm like, okay, one of these did, but like maybe a way stronger one, or like maybe an army of these things did it.
No, what they're explaining is that he is now this quasi-demon thing, and there was once a quasi-demon that destroyed a kingdom.
Almost destroyed the kingdom.
Almost destroyed a kingdom. But he's only level 2, so he only has a certain amount of strength. He's only going to get stronger.
Yeah, and I guess they
he's
just
a
couldn't-
level 2 Pikachu.
And
instead
now
of
he's
level
not. I guess
100.
he's not. I guess he's not going to evolve again. You know, like
No,
this is
that's
probably going to
probably
be
like-
his end form.
That's probably like his final form.
And
Unless something happens that we don't know about. Either way, he is my son, and I will die
Or
for
he
him.
just might get a bit bigger or something.
Maybe. Also, he knows Hyper Beam.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why did they choose to make the fight scenes Xbox 360 cutscenes?
I hate
Because it's cheaper and quicker.
I know why they do
and
it.
it's
Absolutely,
lazy.
100%. I know why they do it.
But
Yeah.
but also,
But it looks bad.
why do you do it? Like I know why,
Yeah.
but why?
I know.
Because it's cheaper.
Yeah, it's like not budget-wise, I understand, but it's not.
It
The
doesn't
final
look good.
product is not worth
Nope.
it. You'd rather
It
spend
ruins-
a
it
little
ruins the
extra
show.
time.
It immediately
does.
took me out of the immersion.
100%.
But they also kept cutting back to 2D animation and then back to 3D animation.
Yep.
Yeah.
Just pick one. Like just
No, don't pick
I
one.
don't-
Do one. Just pick the right one.
Yeah, do 2D.
Do 2D.
Yeah, it's gonna be one of the first things you think of when you watch this show or think back on this show, and it's bad, and I don't want that. I think we're done now. I think we're done talking about.
Oh, so now we're done?
Well, there's nothing else to say about Black Summoner.
Okay.
I'm excited for episode 3. I want to watch it.
Yeah.
I'm going to watch the next 2, and you're going to watch them with me, And it must be the best show because you're watching it and you like it.
Yeah.
And you're not watching any of the others.
No.
And you watch...
Wait, is there anything else you want to talk about the plot? Like, we just kind of deep dived into the small things, and then we talked about your interest in...
Okay, the plot. He ranks up. He's allowed to go on a stronger quest.
Yeah, gets set up by the guy.
By a D-rank adventurer who's as strong as a B
People
rank.
try to set him up.
Yeah, try to set him up.
Yeah, but they fell into his trap.
Yeah, he's going to fight a Black Knight who's normally a D-rank monster, but this one's like extra strong.
Yes.
And when he gets there, he beats up the people trying to set him up.
Mm-hmm.
Goes to make a contract with the monster, who actually has a personality because he's technically a monster because
He's leveled up enough to grow.
Well, I think he just turned into a ghost.
Yeah.
Like he's a ghost.
Yeah.
Which makes
Yeah,
him a monster.
no. He died. I'm pretty sure he died. That's the whole point.
Yeah, he remembers his life.
They told his backstory.
Yeah,
which is very interesting.
So now he's like gonna avenge his kingdom that had like a plague put on it, and also try and find his daughter.
Yeah.
And he's gonna use Black Summoner to help him do that.
Yes, and at the end, because he did this high-ranking quest and he leveled up, he got an invitation to meet the head of the guild.
Yes.
So that's where it ends there. So then obviously the plot's going to thicken because, it's making it very, very hard for him to...
Yes, the head of this random guild in some random town is going to be important.
It gets fucking crazy.
Sick.
Yeah.
It doesn't.
It
doesn't.
Oh, damn it. But I'm pumped for the next episode. We've got 2 to watch next week.
Yeah.
High five. Now, if you wanna, do you want to do a transformation yell, or do you just want to leave?
Yeah, I'm just gonna leave.
All right. Bye.
Is that your screaming to the mic hand motion?
No, that's my waving because it's gonna cut from one wave to another wave.
Oh.
Seamless.
Oh,
Seamless. You reckon?
okay.
Seamless.
I look forward to it.
That was fun. We talked about Black Summoner and...
I turned into a woman.
Yeah, we talked about Black Summoner... What do you mean turned into? Got him. We talked about Black Summoner and the other one you didn't watch. Shoot.
Oh, I missed out on Shoot.
You missed out on the Shoot talk.
Damn it.
Is there any crossover? What else did you watch? We've talked before. We've talked about it. No. You also watched... Cafe.
Lycoris Recoil.
Lycoris Recoil.
Clitoris Recoil.
I don't even remember.
Well,
If I did watch it, it wasn't...
Well, I only watched episode 2 before we...
You were the only one who's watched past episode 1. So, you can tell us everything about the show.
What I think happened
Yeah.
was...
Wow, that much?
I don't even remember. I think Walnut got... no, I've got no idea. I don't even remember.
You got more of a description in the last episode than in this one.
Yeah, I don't remember
You
at
have
all.
to cut just like his description.
Did I watch it?
Yeah.
I might have not watched it.
Someone that was a robot man. You were
Yeah.
telling me about
Oh! No, so what happens is the Walnut dude, the
Yeah.
chipmunk, is...
Right.
Robot dude has put a hit on the Walnut dude and he needs to escape. And he's hired the cafe people to take care of... Like, to protect him and try and get him out of the city, I think.
Even though he hacked them.
No, so the robot hacked them and set him up.
Right.
I think.
Ah.
I think.
Oh, a twist.
I think.
Oh, a twist.
Don't quote me on that, but I think that's what happened. So then... Yeah, so then they try to escape with Walnut,
Yeah.
and the robot mascot-looking thing is trying to track them down and find him and kill him.
And that's now the main plot of the show.
No, because it was summarized when they killed Walnut.
Okay. Wait, who killed Walnut? Robot Man?
Yeah, when he sent out like mercenaries to try and kill him,
Right, and it worked.
and it worked.
Yeah, from the sounds of it.
Good.
And
Good job, team.
But-
Good spies.
but it actually wasn't Walnut. It was
Another decoy.
it was pretty much a decoy. One of the cafe ladies, the older one.
Yeah, the drunk.
Yeah, in the Walnut costume.
Oh, he's in a costume. He's
Yeah,
not...
yeah.
Oh, I didn't know he was in a
He
costume.
was actually in like the Walnut like a actual
Like a
mascot costume.
Interesting. The whole time.
Yeah, whole time. Which was actually kind of funny. And yeah, so they end up killing her.
So she's dead.
No, she's alive.
Oh,
she was wearing like a bulletproof vest or something.
Got it.
I can't quite remember.
Got it.
And yeah, and then Walnut was able to escape because he's technically dead.
Right, and that was the end of the episode.
And that was pretty much the end of the episode.
Okay.
No. And then we found out that someone paid Robot to kill Walnut.
Who was Suit Man?
I have no idea.
Who was Limousine Man?
I have no idea. He's a big head honcho because he paid Robot to kill Walnut or something along the lines of that.
Right.
He's planning something. And he ended up ending the call and then blowing up the building that Robot was in.
How is Kawaii Girl and other girl? Are they they okay? They're friends?
Yeah, they're fine.
They're fine. They're having a good time.
Their relationship has not changed.
Got it. Has Kawaii Girl killed anyone yet?
No.
Has other girl been able to kill anyone else yet?
No.
Okay. Is other girl using non-lethal bullets now?
No. There was actually a bit of a scuffle between them because she was saying, why don't you just kill people? If you killed people, we wouldn't have this problem in the sense that someone got away or something along the lines of that, I think.
Yeah.
And it was like, if you killed them... No, she tried to save someone. So
Kawaii Girl did
Yeah,
it?
Kawaii Girl... No, yeah. Kawaii Girl was trying to heal or do, bandage them up by bullets from the other girl.
That happened in the first episode, yeah.
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 And then they had a bit of a scuffle. It was like, why are you saving him? If we just moved out of here quicker, this wouldn't have happened.
Yeah. Interesting. Okay. Are you going to keep watching it? Or are you kind of done with it now?
If it's on the page, I'm not going to actively go, yeah!
Are you disappointed that you got it spoiled for you?
No.
I did a terrific
I don't
job.
know. I think I might be like, oh man, that sounded fun. I think I might have wished I watched that.
What?
But not enough to go back and watch it.
Yeah.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, there's some shows that I can if I get spoiled, I'm gonna be disappointed that I got spoiled, but I'll still go watch it. Whereas now that you've spoiled episode 2, I have zero interest in actually wanting to go watch it.
It sounds like they've got a case a week that they're dealing with.
Pretty much.
So it's episodic.
But it's episodic, but they do have a
From what I
vague connection.
Yeah, what I think is gonna the point of the show is it's literally gonna go case by case, but somehow all those cases lead to the big finale.
One.
Yeah.
This sounds like a Totally Spies sort of thing.
A little bit.
Yeah.
A little bit.
Except less fun.
Yeah.
Yeah. And more gruesome if I remember.
Yeah.
There's blood and stuff.
I wish there was a little bit more killing in this one.
Killing. Is the dude with the walking stick still badass? Is he still cool?
I don't think I
Was
saw
his name
him.
Chief or Boss or Daddy
No
or
idea.
something?
I don't think we saw him in that episode.
Lame. Alright. Well, that was fun.
It comes out on a Monday.
Yeah.
So I've got to pretty much wait a whole
week.
to do
That's
this,
fair,
and it's
yeah.
You're just dreading it? You're like, no.
Not the show, just talking about it because I don't remember it.
Fair.
So I've got my solo to do, and then you've got your Alex Hour, and then we've got the bonus show to talk about.
Yep.
I've also got to throw in
Oh, you got a throw-in show. What? Oh, fix it.
I don't know how long it's been like that.
Lucifer and the Biscuit Hammer.
No.
My solo. I soloed from the Biscuit Hammer.
You watched
I
it.
watched it. I watched episode 2.
Yay or nay?
If you watch episode 1, you know what to expect with episode 2. Which is weird, I guess weird to say, because I didn't know what to expect.
Yeah.
But after watching episode 2, I'm like, yeah, that's about it.
Yeah.
It's about right. Way more focusing on the grandpa thing. It was very briefly mentioned in the first episode that his grandpa... You shuffle forward a little bit. Look how far back.
I didn't realize the chair was back.
Yeah. That's it. Come here, little boy.
You talked about grandpas and how
Yeah,
to
he
forward.
his grandpa. He had a thing with his grandpa.
Did he?
Yeah, and then it's very briefly mentioned in the first episode where his grandpa's like, "Don't get close to anyone." But it's a big part of episode 2.
Okay.
Because like this, he's like the second. Because he like pledges his allegiance to Princess.
Yep.
And then as soon as he does, that's how the second episode starts. He feels these chains wrapped around him, and it's just like as soon as I pledged my allegiance to her, I felt the chains from my grandpa tightening, and like, and yeah, so that's like it's briefly mentioned throughout the episode, and it does explain what happened a bit later on. But basically, during it, he's like, I got to just get my stamina up to get better using my ring power.
Right.
So he starts like working out, and the princess sees it. He's working.
Work out.
Yeah, the princess girl's like, "Oh, you working out? I'll join you." And she's like super strong, like super strong.
What? No.
Yeah. and then yeah, like yeah, like at one point they're like looking at the balconies because they live next to each other, and he's like looking at the biscuit hammer, and then she's like, we should go up on the roof. And he's like, how are we going to get on the roof? And she like jumps across, grabs his hand, and with just jumping strength, jumps them both up onto the roof.
Didn't they get onto the roof last time? Isn't that how he fell off?
That was the school roof. This was their house roof.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
So they use two different roof metaphors.
He's just like, you're so strong. Like, I'll never be this strong. And she's like, no, you can fly way higher than me. You'll be able to fly way higher than me. And so he's basically trying to up his stamina to be able to hold himself up so he can fly on his ring power.
Yeah.
And then at one point he's attacked by another golem. And unless they have malicious intent, he can't sense that they're there. They can like sneak up behind him.
Right.
And they won't attack with other people around.
Right.
Because other people can't see them. Other people can't see the golems the same way they can't see the lizard.
Yeah.
But they can see the damage that they cause.
Right.
So the golems aren't attacking around people. They're waiting till it's quiet.
Why?
Because
it's creepy.
I think it's similar to the biscuit hammer, which is unless you know it's there, you can't see it.
Right.
So if the golem starts doing stuff, people will know something's there and might be able to see it.
Right.
I'm not 100%. It hasn't fully explained it.
I feel like only until someone mentions that something's there can they only see them, and that's the only way to get to see them.
Also, if no one can see you, you can kill a bunch of people.
Yeah, but I don't think they want to kill a bunch of people. I think they just want to kill the people with the rings and the power.
But also,
why not? But if you kill the people, then they're gonna run after you, get them to play a chase game.
But it is a benefit to the golems because them not attacking while the people are around means that they have no malicious intent and can sneak up on their target. Because the second they know the golem wants to get them, the lizard can sense the golem.
Okay.
Anyway.
Stupid.
Yeah. Anyway, the golem attacks him while he's looking at this river.
I feel like there's a way to...
There is.
Yeah.
But the golem attacks him while he's looking at this river. He's like, my goal is to be able to get across this river. Like, with my power. And then the golem attacks him. The princess girl jumps across the river. And he's like, damn it, like, mobility is meant to be my thing. And she's even better at it than me. And then she picks up a car and throws it at the golem. And beats it.
So the whole thing that they don't want the golems to do is to make damage. So the way she beats him
the golems are trying to kill him. She doesn't care about damaging stuff.
No? Okay.
She's also a psychopath, by the way.
Yeah.
Right. So
now I kind of want to watch it now.
She's nuts. So
all the strong ones are.
But so he's talking about why do you want to destroy the biscuit hammer? Like, why do you want to destroy the biscuit hammer? And she's like, I love Earth so much that I want it to be mine. Okay? I want it to be mine. So nothing else can destroy it. Because it says at the end of the episode, she says, I'm going to destroy it with my fist. She's not talking about the biscuit hammer, she's talking about Earth.
Yeah.
She's going to destroy the Earth with her fist.
That's what she said.
Yeah, she's not going to let the biscuit hammer destroy the Earth. She wants to destroy the Earth.
But she loves it so much?
Yes, she loves it so much, right? Okay, so they say that. They're like, if you love the Earth so much, why do you want to destroy it?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, no, he goes, why do you want to destroy the Earth? And she says, because I love it. And then he says, if you love it, why do you want to destroy it? And she says, well, I love it so much I want it to be mine. But the Earth is going to go on after I'm dead. So how can it truly be mine if it's still going to keep going after I've died? So before I die, I'm going to destroy it. So that I can say it was mine the whole time.
So the Biscuit Hammer isn't the enemy, she is.
Well, the Biscuit Hammer's the enemy for now. It's going to destroy the Earth before she can.
Right.
But yeah, she's nuts.
So she's going to have to die at some point.
Or just agree not to destroy the Earth.
Or just not be a complete bitch.
Yeah. like even the lizard's like, she's insane.
like episode 1, she's like, my princess, yes. And
so he's trying to get across the river.
Yeah.
Tries to do it, fails because he's not strong enough, and falls in, and then feels like he's drowning, gets sick, and then he gets a call that his grandpa's in the hospital, and he should go back to see him.
Okay.
And he doesn't want to, and then the princess girl's like, why don't you want to see your grandpa? And he's like, well, when I was a little boy, I had a friend come over to the house. And Grandpa saw that I had a friend over to the house, so he tied me up in chains and threw me in a cupboard for 3 days.
Okay.
And he was like, never make friends. Friends can turn into enemies. Never let anyone close.
Not even your grandpa.
Yeah, not even your grandpa. Or my child, who is your parent.
Jesus Christ.
So,
Okay, I'm not watching this.
So that's, yeah, and that's that. So, and then he's also a big simp now for Princess Girl. Like anything, he calls her princess all the time, and he's like, I'll do anything you command.
I feel like this is kind of a spell.
Like he's a mega simp. Well, like I said, like I guess when he decided to accept being a knight, like something came over him.
Yeah.
And that's the end of the episode.
Wow.
That's how it ends.
Yay.
It ends with him agreeing to go see his grandpa and saying one day I'll be able to jump across the river.
Cool.
At least they didn't do it like an episodic kind of thing where he was like, one day I'll make it over this river, and then the golem attacked him, and then he was like, I need to run away from this thing, and then jumped over the river.
That's literally what happened, except he didn't jump over the river.
Yeah, but like... that's what I mean, though. That's what I mean. That's what I mean.
Princess jumped over the river. That's the only difference.
Exactly. Like, normally...
Terrific.
Like, generically, it would be like, he would jump over.
Normally he'd be able to do it at the end of the episode.
Yeah.
But at the end of the episode, he's looking at the river and he goes...
I can't do that.
And he goes... And he like goes charging towards it because he's flying by making steps for himself so he can run.
Yeah.
And he goes and like he makes the first step and then jumps backwards up onto the bank. And then the lizard's like he's like one day. Like he doesn't even try.
Oh god.
Quality.
Yeah. It was my least favourite that I watched. Even after it was after like if I'm gonna line them up and what I'm more likely to watch, Shoot is ahead of this.
Well, yeah, because Shoot's your favourite.
Yeah, Shoot's number 1.
Shoot's your favourite show.
No,
in the world.
Okay. Realistically, it goes Black Summoner, Idol, Shoot, this one.
Don't
you and
lie.
I both know Shoot's your first one.
Yeah, because if you were given the choice to watch any right now, what would you watch?
Black Summoner.
Nah.
No, you wouldn't.
Yes, I would.
No.
You're in that mood where you're like cheeky and you're like,
Shoot.
Shoot.
Because when we were talking about Black Summoner, you're like, and I'm looking forward to Black Summoner. When we were talking about Shoot, you went, and I cannot wait to watch the third episode.
Here's the thing.
There were hand motions.
Yeah,
your
you're so
facial
enthusiastic.
expression changed.
If I knew anyone was going to watch Shoot with me, it would be Shoot. If I knew that anyone was going to watch it with me, it would be Shoot because I'd be excited that I would get to watch it and they'd be suffering.
You
right?
gotta get.
But I've got to watch it alone now, so I'm not.
Please get Dan to just watch episode 3 with you for no reason.
Should I record myself watching Shoot alone?
No.
Record it and like cut it up into.
Oh, I nearly kicked my drink over.
Then cut it up into like shorts.
Oh,
Like just shorts and shorts.
Yeah. Alright. Anyway, that was Lucifer and the Biscuit Hammer.
I don't want to
Oh,
talk
and
about it.
And you still also got to watch 2 episodes of My Sister, My Rider as well.
Yes. Only real OGs would know that.
Yeah.
Only you, Mum.
Yeah. Mum didn't watch our videos. Get out of here.
Yeah, true. We did tell them about her. Tell them about her? We told her about them.
Alright, but that's Lucifer and the Biscuit Hammer. I don't know where it's going. The opening has very little focus on the two characters we've already met. A lot of
Yeah.
the intro is dedicated to characters I've not seen yet. So
Sick.
it's going to be interesting.
So you will watch the next episode?
Yeah.
Probably, because it's third on my list. I've only got 3 shows to watch.
Fair. Okay.
It's now time
Please
for
don't. No.
The Alex Hour.
the Alex Hour.
I don't wanna. I genuinely don't want to talk about these shows for an hour of my life.
You don't talk about for an hour, but it's called the Alex Hour.
Okay.
Because you're the only person who has 2 shows that you watch by yourself.
Fair enough. Okay, the first one I watched after this, by the way, after we did last week's shoot,
Yeah.
I watched Engage Kiss episode 2
That night.
that night. I regretted it so much.
Well, no, you already watched Engage Kiss episode 2.
Did I?
Yeah, you'd already watched it. You'd already watched 2 episodes of it.
You watched 3 episodes of it.
Yeah, I watched episode 3 then.
You watched
That-
episode 3.
that night.
Okay.
Yeah.
So let's recap 2 and 3 then.
No, do 2. Because I don't remember episode 3 that well.
You
Do
just
2.
watched it.
Yeah, I fell asleep.
You remember episode 2 but not 3?
I fell asleep
What do
during
you mean
episode
you've got
3.
to rewatch episode 3 then?
Yeah, I do. Episode 2, because he defeated that monster,
Yeah.
he got invited to look after this like ball these rich people were having.
So he's like a bodyguard.
Yes,
Did he get paid?
he did get paid.
Full amount?
Yes,
Nice.
but he has at the ball. There was a monster that came in and it was conscious, as in like it was a demon that still knew that it knew it was a demon.
Like
Right.
girl.
So, yeah, it was a demon that had a mind,
Yeah.
like
Right.
the girl. But they wanted to capture this demon.
Okay.
This was all happening during the ball. It was a very, very slow episode.
Okay,
This-
wait. How long does? What happens before they get to the ball?
It is just the pink-haired girl like creaming over that she got the key to his house. It's like that for 10 minutes.
Right.
It's that, and then there's the invitation to be a bodyguard to the ball
Yeah.
And-
Is that invitation from the company he used to
from
work
the
for?
blue-haired girl.
So
It's like through her.
it's through her.
Yeah.
But
Okay.
why isn't she doing it?
She's also doing it.
Why did she want him to do it?
I know, extra
muscle?
Right. Plot.
Yeah.
She has a whole army.
Yeah.
I
And he sucks.
Yeah, but
No, you
she doesn't.
Does she tell him to bring Demon Girl?
No, that was the thing. She was annoyed that he brought her.
Why did see? That'd be the only reason I want him because him alone is more useless than just a random soldier,
Yeah.
Yeah.
and she doesn't want Demon Girl. So what good is he?
They dated.
Right.
Yeah, apparently. So halfway through this ball, the demon with the human mind
Yeah.
came in, and I'm not looking at Peter. And halfway through that, they were like, "Hey, we need to capture this demon. No, don't kill it." And he was like, "But I have no capturing weapons." So the way they beat this demon right at the end of the episode, 2 minutes left, he orders weapons.
So you're gonna say pizza? I don't know why.
he orders weapons that are specifically there to capture this demon.
Yeah.
Is that
Oh my
you're
god!
like on the fucking thing?
Yeah.
Like sit forward.
Move the chair forward. The whole yes.
If that fell over,
I would have been in trouble.
that would have been amazing.
Yeah. But the truck carrying the capturing tools hit the demon and killed
Would
it.
have been in trouble.
What?
Yep. You know how isekai protagonists get hit by a truck and die?
Yeah.
That's how they killed this thing.
The demon.
The demon.
What class was this demon?
Not a high one. It was like it looked
got run
like
over by
a
a
golem
truck, so
from
not-
Lucifer and the Biscuit Hammer.
Okay.
It was pretty much that in this show.
Right. So you
And-
can just kill a demon by hitting it with a truck.
Apparently.
This one, you
Yeah,
killed
This
this
is
demon.
one.
Yep.
So it wasn't a high level demon.
It wasn't a high level
It was
demon.
just a conscious demon.
Yes.
Or it was a high level truck.
It was
That's
carrying a
like
lot of
in
gear.
that's like in Iron Man 3, where
Yeah.
when you watch the first Iron Man,
Yep.
his suit gets hit by a tank missile,
Yep.
right? And like it gets hit by a shell from a tank.
Yep.
Not his first suit, but like his
Yeah, yeah.
first real Iron Man.
Yes.
Yeah, yeah.
And it like hits him and goes ping
Yeah.
and bounces off him. And then 60 suits later in Iron Man 3, it gets hit by a truck and
Well, it was a
Blasted
different
into
suit
pieces.
entirely, and it was in pretty bad shape.
Plot.
yeah, but it's still so many later.
Anyway, not the point. The point is, this demon controlled by demon that had a human mind
yeah.
was trying to kill someone at the ball that was rich.
Okay.
We're not sure. I'm not sure why.
So
Nor
he was
can I remember
conscious,
why.
but still trying to kill people.
Yes, he was like a hired assassin.
Right.
It must have been like a drug that turned him into a demon or something.
Got it. Did he remember being a human?
Yeah, he knew who he was.
But did he say, I used to be human?
No.
Right.
But like they were like, this is clearly a dude that turned into a human. Like the first episode.
Got it.
Where it was that dude.
So you're originally a human, then you turn into a demon?
Yes.
Got it.
Yeah, I feel like that
Thoughts
was...
can do that to you, man.
Yeah.
Alright.
You're
And
in a
then,
demon.
but you also... Okay.
Yeah, I'm glad
Yeah.
I didn't watch this.
Yeah.
It was the worst second episode. I had to watch episode 3.
Right.
And I'm not talking about it because I fell asleep halfway through.
So you gotta watch
watch it again
episode
next
4.
week.
I have to watch it again.
And then you gotta watch 4.
Yeah.
Well, he doesn't have to watch 4.
You don't have to.
He can stop, but
Because by that time I'd watched the
I mean,
third
you
of
can
the
stop
show.
now.
Yeah, you don't have to watch
You don't have to watch them. The whole point of this thing is you don't have to watch it.
Yeah, but I want to see like why the pink-haired girl's like crazy good.
Then just
Because she's an S-class demon.
Yeah, but like...
Or A-class demon or whatever.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's S-class or A-class.
Anyway, that isn't the point of the show. The point of the show is how stupid they killed the demon.
Right.
Because he was like, oh, I don't have any capturing weapons while they're fighting this thing. And he was like, oh, I don't want to waste my paycheck that I just got on capturing weapons. So he orders them online. Yeah. He's like, I don't want to waste it. I don't want to waste it. And it's like this big thing going back and forth. And he eventually decided, hey, I'm going to buy these things.
Right.
Orders it. Immediately comes in, hits this demon.
Kills it.
Kills it.
That's so funny. was it played for laughs?
Yeah,
must have been.
yeah. But like, it was just such a stupid way to do it that it was perfect almost.
Yeah.
It was so poetic in a theme.
Way.
It was so good. It was.
You were flipping back and forth from this show. Like, it was awful.
it was
So good.
Yeah, it's like you would shoot so
Yeah,
bad it's
no,
good.
you can't talk.
Yeah.
You love
I
shoot.
do love shoot.
I don't know why I'm watching this show, but I just am. And it makes me so annoyed that I am. I'm just like, as I'm watching it, I'm like, this sucks. This sucks.
It's got a better love story than Twilight.
Yeah. But it just doesn't.
Alright, so that was... So you're gonna watch the next episode?
Yeah, I reckon. Well, I tried, at least.
Do you recommending this show to people?
I don't want people to know I watch this show. Well, I don't want... If anyone watches this, I will deny it's me.
Good thing no one watches
Good
this.
things
Yeah.
no one will ever know.
Yeah.
That's Engaged Kiss.
Yeah. What else did I watch?
You
Cole
also watched Call of the Night.
the Night. Nothing happened. I can't even stress this. Nothing happened except that he was like, oh, I don't know where to find you at night. I might buy you a phone. And then she was like, I don't know how to use a phone. So then they contacted each other through watches
What?
with like speakers in them.
So walkie-talkies.
Walkie-talkies. They got each other walkie-talkies. And that's it. That's it for 20 minutes.
What do you mean?
That's it.
Surely more happens.
No, I cannot stress this enough. They played the same scene 3 times where he's like, I can't find her. So I'll walk around the city and see if I can find her. Anything else happen?
Wouldn't she be looking for him though? Because he's got tasty blood.
Yeah, she's a tsundere, so she's like, oh, I was just walking around. And then like 5 minutes into like them talking, she was like, oh, I was looking for you too. And that was it. That's like...
So the first 5 minutes is him wandering the city alone, looking
Yep.
for her.
Mm-hmm.
Then he meets her.
Yep.
Then is there a scene where they're buying phones? Like, is there like a...
No, because he's like, oh, it's like, oh, I don't know where to find you. Can you give me your phone number? She's like, oh, I have a phone. And then he's like, why don't you have a phone? She goes, I don't talk to anybody. And then he's like, oh, I might get you a phone.
Stop wiggling the mic around.
Sorry.
It's gonna be like, whoa.
Sorry. But then it's like, oh, I'll use this hand. This hand's
Yeah.
probably better
Yeah.
to use.
I'm going to animate with my microphone.
You need to understand this. No. She was... It's just so frustrating because any idea he has, she just completely rejects it. It's just like, I'll buy you a phone. I don't need one. What if I get you one? I won't use it.
Does she bite from him at any point?
Yeah, and then they have an exact repeat scene of...
So they get in a futon?
Yeah, and they're like...
Oh, because she wants him to fall asleep.
Yeah, but he doesn't, obviously.
But his blood's still tasty,
Yeah.
yummy.
And then the next day comes, and he's like, I know you didn't want a phone, but I got you like walkie-talkie watches that I got when I was like 8 years old.
That's really. I don't know why that's so funny.
She had the
I don't know why.
she had the exact same reaction. She laughed at him,
Yeah.
and he was like, "It's not that funny." She was like, "It's pretty fucking lonely, dude. Like,
Yeah.
you're a joke."
Yeah.
And then she took one.
I wear one on each wrist, so I always have someone to talk
No,
to.
there was a bad sad backstory where he put one on top of like someone's letterbox.
Yeah.
And he tried speaking into it, and he was like, "Oh, no one's responding." So then he went back to go get it, and it was gone.
So how did he have it again? Did he buy more?
I think he bought another one.
Oh, okay.
But not the point. The point is that he had no one to talk to. He tried to give it to someone, and he took the watch and didn't give it back.
That's. Listen.
It's just theft.
No, like, I've got actual criticism now of the show. So he wanted someone to talk to,
Yeah,
but the whole point of the first episode was he doesn't like anyone.
exactly.
Not because they wouldn't talk to him. Like, he didn't like them when they tried to talk to him.
Yeah, I know.
But now he wanted people to talk to
He
him.
wants. Yeah,
No, he just wants the vampire to talk to him.
No, but,
No,
like,
but
he's
he-
saying when
he
he was a
bought
little, when he was a
watches.
little kid, he had watches that he wanted to talk to people with. And then in the beginning of this episode, he hates everyone.
yeah.
People can change.
He's
'cause he was a little
14,
kid,
he'll
and then
flip
he
back and forth.
yeah, he like grew up a little bit.
Anyway, but the point is now they have watches they can speak to each other.
That's it.
That's
the
it.
end.
That's it.
That's where the episode ends.
Yeah, I've seen a clip from episode 3, and there's a new character in it.
Ooh. Is it one of those
Love triangle.
many people that are in the opening?
Yeah, the best part about the show is the opening. And
Falling.
Yeah, it's great.
I will say, banger.
I think it might be the best opening. I
certified
think it might be
hood
the best
classic.
opening. It's really good.
Yeah,
I'll put it on my Spotify list.
Yeah, man. And it's a full-length song, too.
It's a
It's
full-length
not even
song.
just an anime. It's,
Yeah.
it's really long.
I know there's not that awkward part in the song where I'm like, I don't care about this, but no, it's all there.
Yeah. Nice. So you're going to watch next episode?
I will.
Of course you will.
Yeah.
Yeah, of course. Criticizing my choice. You're the only one to watch 2 by yourself.
No, you're.
I watched 2 by myself. I watched Shoot and Lucifer and Biscuit.
Yeah.
Damn it. Alright.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
Joke's
fine.
on you, dude.
That's fine.
No, the
pretended
joke is
I
the
pretended
joke is
like
on
I-
both of yous.
I pretended like I didn't watch them by myself because I made someone watch them with me.
Yeah.
Loser. Camellia.
You watched the show with me. I don't
I don't want to watch
Um,
it by myself.
So now we've talked about all the originals
Yep.
on our list. We've got the bonus that Dan recommended to us.
Our sponsor, DTM 450.
There we go.
Now, who watched that? I did. I made him. Did you?
Nope.
Okay. So this is why we have this camera angle. So I have.
Purely because when people tell me to watch shit, I usually go, yeah, okay. And I just don't watch it.
It's right up your alley, though. Like
That's what Dan said.
it really
Yeah.
is. So basically, the plot. This is the plot of the show. A guy goes to meet his uncle who's just woken up from a coma.
Yeah.
And his uncle has been in a coma for 17 years.
Yep.
He went in when he was 17, he's been in it for 17 years, so he's now in his mid-30s.
So he had a kid when he was 16.
His uncle. Not his dad, his uncle.
Yeah, so he had a kid when he was 16,
No,
who then had a kid.
his uncle, not his grandfather.
Yeah, but...
What are you talking about?
Oh, no.
His
yeah.
uncle.
No,
He's
yeah.
His uncle.
His uncle. Oh, so he had a kid when he was 16. No.
No.
No, uncle.
It's the
no,
uncle's. It's the uncle's
Yeah,
sister's kid.
Yeah.
And
No, I'm with it now. I get it now.
Yeah, and basically,
For some reason, I thought uncle and grandpa was
yeah,
the
you were
same
thinking
thing.
the same thing.
Yeah.
So he
I'm with it now.
I'm my own grandpa.
It's been a long day.
Yeah, and he goes there, and it's basically like his uncle's talking in this weird language, and he's just like, I keep forgetting I'm back in Japan, because like I was in this kingdom for 17 years, and I had to learn a brand new language, and then he's like I'll prove it to you, and he tries to cast magic, and he's saying it in this dialect, and then he's like, Uncle, you're nuts, you're crazy, because he's trying to like levitate items.
Yeah.
And he goes, what if I try in Japanese? Wind. And like, whoosh, it works.
Oh.
Right? So like, and then the dude's just like, oh my god. He's like, I can quit my job now. So he's like, Uncle, come live with me. And he basically quits his job and starts uploading videos of his uncle to YouTube and making money that way.
Don't tell him anymore because he's probably gonna watch it. I'm not watching.
Okay. But like his uncle, his thing, we did talk about it a little bit. It's not too much spoilers, just the vibe of the show. His uncle's a loser. Did your camera die?
How could it die? It's charged in, right?
We're back again, baby. Part 3. I think this is legit on the last one.
No, we went for hours.
Alright, we've improved. We're now at a weird angle. But it doesn't matter.
I think if I just look at... No, it's strange.
It's very strange. It doesn't matter. We're top of the last show. We're nearly there.
Yuri Deco.
We're nearly there. Okay, so, yes, he has powers. And he brings his uncle in. But his uncle's a weirdo. Who's like... He's like... He was a loser in the isekai world.
Yeah, he was like, didn't you miss, like, the other world? He's like, I hated that
He's
world.
like, I hated it. I wanted to come back and play Sega. Like, he's obsessed with Sega.
Yeah.
And he was, like, oblivious as well. He's one of those oblivious anime characters where they don't know when people like them.
Yeah.
That's what it was. But it's really depressing. Wasn't that boring? It's really depressing because you could see the end result. You see the guy after he's finished, right? So whenever he has a spell that can play back his memories like a video player. So you get to see all his memories. So you're seeing it happen, but you know where he ends up. Like you know he ends up as the sad, depressing uncle. So seeing everything he went through and everything he missed. Let's make sure it's working. Seeing everything he went through and everything he missed, and knowing where he ended up, you're like, oh my god, you could have had the absolute time of your life,
But you just didn't.
and you wasted it. And it's sad. It's really sad.
Motherfucker.
It's meant to be funny. It's meant to be like, ha, what an oblivious loser, am I right? What a weirdo. But I'm just watching it like, dude,
You suck.
you lived the dream and wasted it.
No,
Then I'm not gonna watch
we
it.
weren't
Then.
talking about this.
I'll just be
like,
frustrated.
We
I'm not gonna
were
watch it.
getting frustrated because I was like, in my head, I was like, I would have loved to see like if he made the right decisions, like what would happen. I should just watch Black Summoner.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just like, it's like, because you watch an isekai and you see him missing out on things, but you're like, but he's still in that world, so he has another shot. You know, he can bump into these characters again. This dude's out. He can't go back.
Yeah. He's fucked.
Yeah.
And now he's in the real world.
Now he does have his powers still in the real world, so he can.
Oh, that's kind.
That's kind of cool.
That's kind of cool.
And that's basically the concept is like, how is him and his nephew gonna make living off of his uncle's powers?
Yeah.
Like one thing is they do eBay auctions, and to avoid pay for shipping, the uncle uses like Mach 10 flight to go pick up all the packages, so they don't have to pay shipping. So it's pretty like
Okay.
yeah, it's pretty funny, but like but yeah, it's you feel sad every episode.
Because you're just like it could have been so cool, but you've like just done everything wrong.
Yeah.
And
I'm
it's-
probably not gonna watch it then.
yeah.
I'll
There's
just
this
get
thing.
frustrated.
Like I don't like I think when it's funny, and I'm kind of interested in where it's gonna go. It is based on a webtoon, so it's like more like there's 10 minutes is each a web manga, and they're more played for laughs than story progression. So like I don't know how much story progression is gonna happen.
We'll say this about a webtoon adaptation. It looks awful.
Oh, they've chosen the ugliest animation style as well, like the weird scratchy thing.
Oh yeah.
And like sometimes it looks really good.
It does. Okay, the whole thing as well is when he was in the other world, he was like supposed to be really ugly. So they've done that really well with the art style for him. But when it's say like if it was this view that you're watching right now, like on this screen, there'd be no detail. Like if they're both main characters are wearing glasses, and that's because they can't be bothered drawing eyes.
Yeah. And then when they do exaggerate his features, they make him look ugly.
And that's it. Like,
Okay.
That's the only justice it does choosing that art style is making that guy look ugly. Other than that, it's so bad.
Yeah.
It looks like just a piece of paper.
Yeah. It's like, but yeah, it's every episode I've laughed. I am interested in where it wants to go plot wise because they've now introduced a possible love interest for the nephew.
Oh.
But I get sad every episode because I'm like, you idiot.
Like, yeah.
And his nephew is also terrified of him finding out how much how much potential he wasted.
Because he's probably going to try and go back, okay.
Because he's just like, he says, his nephew says, the concept of the tsundere wasn't introduced till after he went into his other world. So all these people who hated him, he didn't realize that they secretly liked him.
Yeah.
Right.
And so it's very funny and very depressing.
And very frustrating to watch.
Frustrating, depressing, and funny.
Yeah, then I'm probably not going to watch it.
To describe it.
But
I might give episode 3 a try, but if I get that same feeling again that I got in episode 2, I can't put myself
because
through
all
it.
you want to do is when you're watching him in that life, you're like, come on, dude, like it's right there. Like you're an idiot. Like
older generations, man.
Yeah.
But then he talks about Evangelion. And like that's a whole thing for episode 2 where it's he knows these concepts exist where like, oh, I think she hates me, but she secretly likes me. Like, that's a character in Evangelion, and that was a plot point, right?
You've not seen Evangelion, I think.
Was that no? It was a plot that a nephew was trying to make.
Right? No, but I think he actually was saying something that wasn't the case, and he was meant to be played as like oblivious, like an idiot. I've not seen Evangelion. It's a sin. I've not seen it. That's that show. I think I want to watch episode 3. It really has to not make me feel bad when I'm watching it.
Yeah.
Like if my chest hurts again in episode 3, I don't think I can watch it.
There's not many shows that can do that to you.
Yeah, but this show, because like what? How is that not the dream? Right?
100%.
How is it not the dream?
100%.
Just go to Japan, man.
And then to
Not the
see
same.
that he wasted it for 17 years, and not only that, like we see his flashbacks and we see how he wasted it.
I would also fight like not to come back if anything.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would just.
Fuck that.
I just throw myself in front of a truck again.
Yeah.
But
But that's that's that one. We're now into our bonus section. Does anyone have an anime they want to recommend? Alex.
Classroom of the Elite season 2.
A new one. Season. Me? No.
yes, my. What is it? My stepmom is.
My stepmom's daughter is my ex.
Yeah. Let's watch that.
Do you want to actually watch that?
No,
Okay.
but I want to see
I don't
you
wanna
both cringe at that.
Do you have one you want to recommend?
No.
Hearing. Okay, how about this?
Do
Hearing,
we know anyone who has
Oh.
one?
Well, Dan wants to read
Who?
DTM 450.
Yes.
Our Lord and sponsor, DTM 450, sponsoring this episode.
Hi, Dan.
He wants us to try Yuri Deco again. Is that the one?
Yuri Deco?
Yeah, Yuri Deco again.
Okay.
Because he thinks there's great potential in that show.
Did we watch the same show as him?
It's definitely Yuri Deco.
I'm pretty sure it's Yuri Deco.
The one about the heart things.
Yeah.
Okay. What did he say about it? What did sell it?
I don't
How did he
remember.
sell it?
I don't remember exactly.
Right.
But all I got out of it was he liked it, and we should consider giving it the 3-episode minimum.
Did he have a crack pipe in his mouth while he was saying this?
Had he taken acid mushrooms or licked a toad when he watched it?
All 3 probably, because I told him that we didn't get 3 minutes in,
Yeah.
and when I told him that, he went, "What?"
Okay.
But no,
I'm not doing it.
I'm not doing it.
You guys can do it.
Dan, I'm sorry, man.
What we'll need to do is we'll need to like do a
drunk review.
No, what are we calling our guest now?
Side characters.
Side characters. He needs to come in,
And
or like
sell
get him
us
to do
Yuri
a call or
Deco.
something and try and sell us Yuri Deco.
We should call him right now. Dan.
Dan,
No.
go.
Oh no! I'm
I'm not gonna be watching. You can try. I mean, you watch Shoot, so you obviously
I'm
hate yourself.
I'm still like more inclined to finish the Samurai one than.
No, I'm not. I'm done. No.
Is there any that we've like made you want to watch?
From your explanations.
Yeah.
No.
No.
The only one would have been like I was like right on the edge of watching Cafe, but I don't think. No.
Since you guys both are like such big fans of it,
Yeah.
and like I saw the fight scene, you showed me the fight scene.
Yeah.
I'll give Black Summoner a try.
Ooh.
Ooh.
throw it out, reel him in.
Yeah.
Got it.
Only because I don't feel like sitting out for another 45 minutes.
All right.
Yeah.
Now, but what about shoot?
No.
Nope.